Yo, it's HeyBroken, and today I'm going to talk about, is this a cheater or is this a legit player? So, I get on Twitter today, and when you're following someone on your For You page, sometimes you get people you're following, their replies show up on your feed. So it says, since when were you in Florida? And I scroll up, and I see this guy, best Claudio in Florida, and then you can read the rest of that. So I talked to this guy before, and when I talked to him, he did not understand anything about Tekken. He was just a regular Claudio flowchart player that you would find anywhere in the lower ranks. So I look at his wavy wink. I'm like, wow, he must have actually got better at the game. But first, I thought it wasn't legit because on this screenshot, you see the Dragon Ball doesn't show up. But I'm like, hey, maybe he photoshopped it. So then I go to look at his wavy wink. So I go to Claudio, and it shows that he's even above me on Claudio. I'm like, wait. So first of all, this is very easy to see. So look at his other ranks. 2,500, 3,000 games. Look at, okay, so this 10 games doesn't really matter. 13 games doesn't matter. But what matters is the games that he has over 100 on. So Kazuya, 1250. King, 471, 1323. So right there, anyone who has God 1 will have some type of fundamentals to where there is no possible way for anyone to have this low of elo on their side characters. It is impossible. For reference, I'll show mine. I'll even show Exo's because he's a character specialist and he doesn't have that great of fundamentals because of the way Lydia is. But look at mine. So 2,000, 2,500, 500, 2,520, 3,000, 2,500, 600, 2,363, and you can just look at the rest. I have fundamentals, so it will show. Fang, 343, 2,300. That is what a normal profile looks like. We'll go to Exos, Lydia, Exo. Exo, even he has 2228, 500, 10,000, 2100. But everyone knows Exo. Exo's competed offline. We know that he's actually good at the game with that one character. So, now I'm like, wait a moment, wait a second, wait just 1 minute. And I'm like, okay, let me look at his history. Let me look at this guy's history. And if you go, this guy's only played 500 games since April 8th. Only 500. And he's been hard stuck about around Tekken King for over a year. So this guy's 1,700. So, okay, April 9, April. Still losing, still in the same vicinity of rank. Nothing really changing too much. May, still, nothing really changing too much. This is still natural. Even though it looks like he's winning a lot. Still natural. June 20, still natural. He's still in the same rank that he's been hard stuck in for over a year. Still natural. July 22nd, natural. He's still hard stuck in the same place. And then, okay, so this guy's been hard stuck in Tekken King for over a year. And then he doesn't play ranked for almost a month. And then all of a sudden, after August 13th and 14th, I'm guessing he's like, okay, I'm done losing. Then August 15th. Look at this. How is he winning so much? All of a sudden? Wow. He's hard stuck for over a year in Tekken King. And in 3 days, he goes from Tekken King to God 1. Now, if you look, he's not really going against any top known players. So it's kind of hard to get, for someone to expose this guy. Because all the top players, as soon as they run into a cheater, they usually post on Twitter. They're usually streaming. and you'll see the VOD somewhere and you'll notice that they're cheating. But with this guy, I think that when he plays a known player, he will turn off his cheats. Again, look at this. He loses to Joe Budden 3-1, 3-1. When he plays against Tenno, where did it go? Somehow he ends up winning this. Again, this is not natural. He was hard stuck for over a year, and all of a sudden now he's God 1 in 3 days. That's not natural. That doesn't happen to any player. I don't care who you are. You are not going to go from a hard stuck Tekken King to somehow in 3 days, not playing the game for a month, to somehow in 3 days going to God 1. Again, he has no fundamentals. All his other characters are ranked super low. Unnatural. It's so unnatural. So now I'm going to go in Tekken 8. And in Wavu Wiki, let me go back, Wavu Wank, you can see his Tekken ID. So I go into the replays, and now here we are. So here I'm in replays, and I'm looking through his replays, and even just how often people are watching his replays, this is unnatural. If you go to my replays, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. People just don't randomly look up replays. They don't randomly look up replays. So again, I might have to type in this. Nope, it's still here. Okay, so I scroll down to see if what happened. So I'm scrolling all the way down. Again, you can see that naturally he's hard stuck Tekken King, around Tekken King for over a year, and it still shows that he's hard stuck Tekken King around that rank. So again, August 2025, he's Tekken Emperor. And then keep scrolling up, you'll see his rank just steadily go up, especially after August 15th. Again, he's still in the same rank, and then August 15th happens, and all of a sudden this guy's just winning everything. And he's ranking up. Now he's God 1. Again, how many people is looking at this guy's replays? Very, very interesting. So I haven't watched this guy's replays yet. I'm just saying that his profile looks natural so far. So I'm going to look at his replays and see if I think that this guy is cheating. Again, I'm not 100% confirmed. I just know how unnatural this is. So I'm going to watch a replay, but I need to decide on what replay do I think would be the most obvious on if he was cheating or not. And I think that would be best with looking at the Tenno replay. So I need to find the Tenno replay, because I think that would be the most obvious. Here it is. So we'll start with this. Again, he wins this 3-0. And look at this. Every single replay has been viewed, which is unnatural. So let me see.
Get ready for the next battle.
Again, I haven't watched these replays. I'm basically kind of doing this live, without editing. I'm just, as soon as I seen how unnatural this was, I just started recording this video. So let me see. I have to first turn on. Okay, it's already on. Okay, we're all running 2. Instant knee smash. This is really unnatural. Okay. For a God to do this combo after wall break there, this isn't real. And this guy's on a 13 win streak. He's on a 13 win streak. No Claudio would do that. And why is he taking my custom? Anyway, alright. No Claudio would do that combo after wall blast there. No Claudio at this rank would do that combo after wall break. I promise you that. I promise you. And again, oh my god! What is that misinput? Okay. Okay, look at this combo. Let's go back. Look at this combo. He uses his tornado, which, if you're keeping a wall here, okay. You would do a regular wall combo if you already use your tornado as a Claudio player. But no, he uses his tornado, and then he breaks the wall. And then he tries to go for another tornado. You would not do that at this rank. You would not do that. Again, he gets this misinput because he thinks that he already didn't use that tornado. So he's trying to get wall carry, but he already used it. A bad player would know that he already used his tornado. This guy does not know how to play the game. Okay, so I step 4, down back 4-3. 1 ready 2, up 4-2. Nothing too sus about that offense after the horrible combo. You can see he still doesn't know how to Korean backdash, by the way. I remember 8 months ago, this guy asked me, oh, how do you Korean backdash? How do you Korean backdash? This guy still does not know how to Korean backdash. Randomly popping heat 6 seconds into the round. This is not natural for this rank. It's not natural. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. This guy, instant. That's the first time Tino has gone for a throw. It gets ducked. And he punishes. Okay. Oh my god, man. This is only so annoying for me because I know this guy, bro. He literally asked me for tips on how to get better at the game 8 months ago, and he's been hardstuck Tekken King. He hasn't played the game for a month, and all of a sudden he's God 1. And he's higher than me on Wabu Wank with Claudio. Not natural. Again, how did he auto duck that low? And look at the way he does wall running too, by the way. It's so slow and unnatural. No one runs that long and then presses too. That's not natural. No one does that.
Round 3. Fight.
Again, auto ducks the low. Auto ducks the low. I think I only have to watch this set, by the way. I actually don't think I have to watch any more. I think this is already enough proof so far. No one would do that combo at God of Destruction. I promise you that. No Gladio player at this rank would do that combo in that situation. I promise you. Nothing too sus about that offense there. Won't lie to you. Very natural ending to that game. And that wasn't sarcasm. I'm being genuinely serious. There was nothing sus about that offense at the end of that last game.
Get ready for the next battle.
It's, bro. Oh my god, I can't do this, man. I can't do this.
Round 1. Fight.
Look at that wall running too. No punish on that back 3, by the way, bro. Look at this. Look at this round start. Wall running 2. Look at how far away this guy is. This is God of Destruction rank. He's on a 14 win streak. At God of Destruction, is a guy like this going to get on a 14 win streak? I did not even get on a 14 win streak. And this guy with no combos doing wall running 2 at like in the 20 frame span. This guy got on a 14 win streak. This is not me hating. This is me on a objective observation. This guy has the worst combos I've ever seen at this rank. Oh my god. I forgot that he did that when I was talking there. Look how far away that this guy was when he did wall running 2. This guy is full screen. Does wall running 2. Of course that's getting ducked. But somehow this guy is on a 14 win streak. No punish on the back 3, which, okay, maybe he caught off guard. There was no punish on the wall running 2. Maybe. It actually looks so far this game that he turned off the cheats. I can't lie. Bro. In heat, he's running out of heat. He doesn't do back 4-2. He doesn't do back 4-1. He does back 4-4. At God of Destruction, on a 14 win streak, playing against Tino, a very good offline How Wrong player. This is not natural. Again, this guy went from Tekken King, hard stuck for over a year. Doesn't even know how to Korean backdash. All of a sudden, this guy is God of Destruction 1. Okay. No combos. He still doesn't have any combos. Go watch my Claudio gameplay, compare it to this, and let me see if this guy deserves a 14 win streak. I want to know. I want to know. Does not seem natural one bit. Did you just see that? Did you just see that? This guy 10-0 jabs, he gets the instant dunk, bro. I can't. If you don't understand what is happening at the moment, I feel bad. But this guy is cheating. I feel it's just cheating. Okay? Very bad offense there from a God of Destruction. Nobody would do that full charge in that situation. Back 3. And he's still doing flowcharts. Down back 3 into wall rising 1-1. Down back 3 into wall rising 1-1. Okay. Oh my god. Yo, first of all, okay, let's just go back and let's just watch this whole round. Let's just watch this whole round because, bro, if this doesn't show that this guy is not legit, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Look at this offense flow chart, bro. There's no thought process behind this guy's just move selection. Okay. Down 4-2. Okay. He does while sending 1-1. Okay. Down 1-2. Okay. Down back 3 into the instant while rising 1-1. Even though he's running out of heat. Usually he would go for a heat smash out of wall rising. It's a low, you go for the low, or you go for the back 4-2 to use your heat. But no, he does wall rising 1-1. Okay, this guy spring kicks, okay, and bro, this guy 10-0 hasn't stayed on the ground one time for Oki, but he does an instant side step 4. Okay. And then he does 3+4. Again, why would you do that offensive flowchart? This is a hard stuck Tekken King player for over a year, by the way. And look at that rage art. Who's getting hit by that rage art? Anyone above Tekken King? I want to know. I genuinely want to know. I don't think I have to watch any more than this set. Again, maybe that flowchart looked kind of Joe Budden-y. You know, I'll let that flowchart slide on offense. Back 1, it's a hop kick. That was decent. Down forward 3-2 into DP. That looked very Joe Budden-y, so I won't knock him there. That looked very natural. Again, look at, he has no execution, he has no movement. This guy cannot Korean backdash, and look at how slow his wall running 2 is. He has any God of Destruction. I bet you this guy can't even blue spark Dragonov wall running 2. Look at how slow his wall running 2 is every single time. He cannot instant wall running 2. It's so slow. This is a Tekken King. Look at how slow his wall running 2 is. That was very obvious that he would do that, but it's fine. Oh my god, bro. You would think with this guy cheating his defense that he would cheat his offense, but no. This guy 10-0 clearly does a -14 move. What does he do? Okay, so he doesn't do the second hit. Okay. This guy jumps. Oh my god. I think that was a misinput for a 4-2. But still, nonetheless, very unnatural for being minus 14. Why would you do up 4-2 there anyway? Again, look at how slow his wall running 2 is. You see how Tino just clipped him with a down 4-2? That's because Cubic has no execution. Of course, you would not get a 14 win streak be God of Destruction with this bad of execution. That is exactly why, because you will get clipped. Your timing would get clipped. Oh my god, again, look at his combos. That is a Tekken King combo. This is not a good player. Down 4-2 with his back towards the wall, and he's in heat. No Claudio player would do that. No one at this rank would do that. He popped heat into down 4-2. No Claudio at this rank on a 14 win streak would do that. I promise you. Instant duck on the throw right after. How much more? I think I'm only in the second game so far, man. I'm only in the second game. Look at that offense. How does he get a down 3? He's running out of heat. What does he do? Oh my god, and he insta ducks and he gets clipped on the counter hit, bro. You would think that this guy would script his offense, but he only scripted his defense. Oh my god, look at that offense, bro. Bro. Let me know a God of Destruction Claudio that would get out of pressure just pressing 4 in this situation. Not 4-3, but just 4. Just 4, and then that close with his back towards the wall, this guy does 4-2. Let me know. Let me know when you see a Claudio player do this on a 14 win streak at this rank. That's been hard stuck Tekken King for over a year, and in 3 days gets to Tekken King the God 1. Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know. Because I want to know. I want to know. That guy was on a 14 win streak. A 14 win streak. That was only the second game. We still got to get to the final game. Again, I did not look at these replays until just now. I just seen a tweet and I instantly had to look for proof. I had to look for proof. I can't believe it, mate. Can't believe it. Just because this guy literally asked me how to get better at the game. We did a small like 30-minute coaching session like 8 months ago. He couldn't Korean backdash then. He can't Korean backdash now. But look at him. In 3 days, goes from Tekken King to God 1. I wanted to be amazed by this gameplay. But instead, I'm disappointed. Look at that execution. This guy cannot do a instant wall running 2 to save his life. He cannot do a Korean backdash to save his life. And this guy has the audacity to use a custom like this. He wants to steal my swag, but you can't steal my swag if you don't have the skill to back it up. Normal gameplay here, can't lie. But again, you see him doing the same flowchart with that wall sending 1-1, bro. Like, no adaptation from this guy. No adaptation at this rank. Anyone would adapt. They would not keep doing the same flowchart in this manner. And look, he can't even do a 4-4-4 instantly. This guy's doing a wall running 4 not tip range, bro. At 0 range. Like, bro, you're right next to him. Why are you doing wall running 4? Just do 4-4-4. Bro, this is so embarrassing. And this is Tino, by the way. Oh my god. This guy Tino does back 4. He's minus 12. Cubic is plus 12. No punish here. But what does he do? He lets the frames reset. And then he doesn't do an instant wall running 2 for plus 6 pressure. He does the slowest wall running 2 I've ever seen in my life from a guy who just had a 14 win streak and has got a destruction right. Again, another slow while running too. This guy has no execution and he cannot Korean backdash, bro. This guy has not gotten better in 8 months, man. While running 2. Again, I know this guy. I used to play Claudio. I used to play Claudio from Tekken 7. And I used to play Claudio in tournaments. I have 2,800 games with Claudio. This guy asked me on how to get better. I know this guy. I know him. Again, no execution on the while running 2.
Round 2. Fight.
And he's doing the same flowchart almost every single round. He's just doing while running 2, man. And not an instant while running 2 for pressure. He's doing a slow while running 2. Again, any Claudio player would know to not do that wall combo if it wasn't a clean wall splat. But he just mashes it out. He doesn't even delay the string to try to get a clean wall splat for the combo. He just insta does it because he doesn't understand his own character that he's been playing for over a year with 3,000 matches. Bro. After any minus move, this guy knows no frames that got a destruction. And he just does while running 2 for +6 pressure. This is so unnatural. Bro, look at that. No one would ever do that. Runs up. As soon as Tenno doesn't get up kick 3, this guy stops everything he's doing to duck. Not low parry, to duck. And then he tries to punish it. This guy did not play Tekken 7, so there would be no muscle memory to just try to punish that. That's so embarrassing. Again, he gets the instant duck on Tenno's offense. Again, he has horrible flowchart offense. This is not natural. And he gets the instant duck with both side step 4 from Tenno.
Round 3.
If you're not convinced, I feel sorry for you. Either you don't understand Tekken or you're just not listening to anything that I'm saying. And you see Tenno ramping up the offense because you see that I think Tenno was playing in a way where he was trying to understand if this guy was cheating or not. So I think now he's just ramping up the offense because now he's just 100% sure. So now Tenno's like, all right, fuck it. I know you're cheating. So now look at that. He knows that he can just throw out a back 3 because he's not going to punish it. He doesn't know frames, so he's just going to wall running 2. And I think Tenno knows that now, so now he's just going to start doing random offense to try to win this game. Again, insta duck. Tenno knows that. And look at that execution. Look at how reactable that wall running 2 is at God of Destruction, and this guy was on a 14 win streak. Look how slow this is. Anyone, a baby could react to this. Look at that. A baby could react to that wall running 2. A baby could.
Round 4. Fight.
Insta duck on that round start down 3, by the way. Pretty good combo from Tenno, but it drops. That second backlash looked kind of natural for the duck, I can't lie. Step. Look at how reactable his while running 2 is. This guy Tenno can react to almost all of these, man. This guy has no execution that got a destruction. Let me see this guy do one blue spark Dragunov while running 2. Let me see one. Let me see one blue spark while running 2. I know that he can't do it. 3,000 games on Claudio. I know he can't do it. Anyways, this guy is 100% cheating. I am 100% certain of it. If you look up this guy's Wafu Wank, if you want to go through the hassle of looking up his profile, I recommend that you report this guy for cheating. And thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.